Hello, my beloved souls, my best and youngest friends. I'm here with another story. This time is the protagonist. The first row is Astrenia and the secret library. So let's dive into the fairy tale right on. Do you think? The secret library of Astrenia. In a town as ordinary as any other lived an 8-year-old girl called Elpida, Hope. That is the translation of Elpida in English. Okay, Hope. Elpida loved stories more than anything in the world, but she had never found the perfect fairy tale, the one that spoke exactly to her own dreams. One evening, just before she closed her eyes, a silver sign like a tiny star began to glow on the cover of her favorite book. Curious Elpida touched it. Then the book opened by itself and a tiny staircase made of light unfolded before her. It's the staircase to Astrenia, whispered a sweet voice. It was the voice of the biblioscony, that means book dust. A tiny fairy with wings made of pages from old books. Without any fear, Elpida climbed the staircase and found herself in a vast, dark dome. It was the secret library of Australia. There were no shelves, only countless floating books that glowed with a soft silver light. Every book was an unwritten dream waiting for its owner. Biblioscony, the little fairy, remember? Explained. Every child has a book here, Elpida. It is the book of your own adventures, and it is waiting for you to write it. But to find it, you must solve a mystery, like a treasure hunt. The mystery of the lost chapter. Look, said the fairy, among the floating books there is one that doesn't glow. It is the book of someone who has forgotten how to dream because they lost their first chapter. The book was indeed there, dull and sad. Everyone's first chapter, Biblioscony continued, is their first cherished memory. That's the fairy, remember? The memory that made them love the world. To find this chapter, you must look inside the three glowing books surrounding it. Elpida approached the three books. The red book spoke of a heroic act. The green book spoke of great discovery. The blue book spoke of a simpler yet precious gift. Which of the three holds the most important memory to make the book glow again? Which is the simplest but also the most powerful feeling? Asked the fairy. Elpida thought heroic acts and discoveries are great, but the warmest, the strongest memory is always something simple, something that makes you feel safe and loved. The blue book, she said, the simple but precious gift is love and safety. Chapter Your Own Book. As soon as Elpida said the word, the blue book opened. Inside, only one chapter was written: Mom's First Hack. A golden light came out of the page and went straight to the dark book, which began to shine as brightly as all the others. Well done, Elpida. Now that child will start dreaming again, said Βιβλιόσκονη. Then the fairy pointed to a book that was bursting with light and filled with all the colors of the rainbow. And this is your book, said the fairy. Now that you have solved the mystery and brought back the simple, powerful memory, you can go back to your bed. Tonight, every page of it will be filled with the most beautiful adventures you have ever imagined. They are your own bedtime stories. Elpida smiled, feeling the warmth of her own book. She climbed down the staircase, lay down in her bed, and closed her eyes, knowing that the perfect fairy tale was not written on any page, but only in her mind. Her wonderful, colorful adventures and sweet dreams kept filling every night her nighttime sleep. I hope you enjoyed this story, my little precious young friends. And remember, I will always be coming back for more.